I'm Dr. Holmberg from Holmberg Wellness Group. It's time to learn more about health. We're going to talk today about stretching. Now, I know a lot of you do a lot of stretching when you're working out, or maybe working, trying to work a specific part of your body, or you're real stiff or tight. You know, the old adage was about stretching, that you need to stretch before a workout. I'd really like to suggest to you that you stretch after a workout. The reason being is the muscle's more flexible, you got more blood flow in there, it's going to allow for a better stretch for you. Okay, I just want to give that general information out. But what we really want to focus on today is what we call PNF stretching. It stands for proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. And all that means is we're going to stretch the muscle, and then we're going to have the person that I'm stretching push against me. And what that's going to do is it's going to cause the muscle to contract and stretch continuously until we get that muscle to go as far as it can and get a long stretch for that muscle. You want to make sure that when you're doing these exercises that we're going to show you, don't do it with an injured muscle, and make sure if you have any soreness afterwards, make sure you put ice on it for 20 minutes. All right, so here we go. I've got a great volunteer here. This is Mandy. We're going to start doing PNF stretching on her hamstring. It's a very common muscle in the body to get tight, only because we're sitting all day. And when you're sitting all day, that muscle gets shortened, okay? Unfortunately, as we get older, it tends to get more shortened too, not only because of tight muscles from sitting, but because our feet get more flat, and that's a whole other story in itself. But what we do with this, we just take this leg like you do in 3rd grade PE, and you just bring the leg up, keeping the leg straight. If the person wants to bend their knee because it's very tight, just lock it in with the opposite arm. But you want to grab this right above the ankle joint. That should be a good spot, and if it's sore for the person, they'll tell you that. We're going to bring that leg up so that so the toe goes towards the head. And I think about right there is good, isn't it, Andy? You want to hold that for about 15 seconds, but because of time, we're not going to do that. And we'd have her push against me. Go ahead and push against me, Andy, with about 60% strength. And I'm going to let her go about a foot with that and relax. And now I'm going to try to go a little bit further, which I should be able to do. All right there, Mandy? Mm-hmm. I would hold that 15 seconds. We're not going to do that right now. And go ahead and push against me. Give her about a foot worth of push. She's going to push about 60% strength. I'm going to give her some token pressure as well, so she gets some resistance. All right. And we're going to do it 3 times. So this is our last time we do it. And go ahead and push against me. Just like that. Now, what that does is it works on the muscle in the back of the thigh. There's another great stretch that I like for people, and this is good for almost anybody. If you do have knee problems, this one may be a little bit contraindicated, only because it might irritate your knee. So be careful if you do have knee problems on this one. I probably suggest not doing it. We're going to bend the knee. We're going to grab again above the ankle. We're going to support with the other hand right on the knee. And we're going to push at a 45-degree angle going towards the opposite shoulder. This works on what we call the piriformis muscle. It's a muscle that runs from your tailbone out to your hip. It gets very tight, especially if we sit a lot, and or if you have flat feet, or if you cross your legs, which a lot of people can say yes on that. And we're going to take it as far as we can. And Mandy's pretty flexible. And then Mandy would push against me. Again, about 60% pressure. And we do that 3 times. Do it again. And of course on the stretching portion, that'd be about 15 seconds. And one more time. Go ahead and push. Good. And Mandy's getting a good workout right here. All right. Let me give you a 3rd one that I think is very important. This trio right here is very effective for hips and lower back, and most people need this. You'll notice that I'm staying on the opposite side of the table. When you're at home, you probably want to do this on a couch, so you're not bending over so far, or on the bed. Either one of those would be perfect. Okay? This one I'm going to cup again above the ankle, bend the knee down towards the floor. We're going to rest this ankle right above the kneecap so it's not sticky on the kneecap. It's very uncomfortable. If you can do it, if the person's very inflexible, you may have to go down this far, but most people can go above the knee with this. And you're going to push down with the knee. Take it as far as you can. Again, it'll be a 15-second stretch, and she's going to push up. And I'm going to give her token pressure. Let that relax. And again. Good. And again. Good job. All right, now, the idea behind that stretch stretches the groin muscles, and if you're sitting all day, these hip flexor / groin muscles get real tight. That helps us stretch those out. It also stretches the muscles on the inside of the thigh. So we've covered the muscles in the back of the legs, the back of the buttock, the front of the thigh, and the inside of the thigh. Those are very effective stretches. I'm going to show you actually one more because I've got some time here. Let's go on your stomach, Andy. This will cover the front of the thigh and also the front of the hip as well. It's a good stretch. We're going to bend the knee, grab underneath the knee. We're going to bring the thigh bone up towards the ceiling. We're going to support at the junction of the pelvis and the lower back. We're going to bring it up till we feel that the muscle won't go any further, about right there. Again, and now she's going to push down with just her thigh, not with her lower leg. Good. And we do that 3 times with resistance back. Okay? These are great stretches. We do a lot of races. We work with a lot of runners. These muscles help a lot with athletes. They also help people that are not athletic as well. You'll find that if you don't do athletics, these might be more sore and tight, so you might find that this will really benefit you. Either way, I suggest doing this 3 times a week. If there's any soreness or achiness, make sure you slow it down the next time you do it, and for sure ice it up 20 minutes after doing it if you have any soreness. We appreciate your time. I'm Dr. Holmberg. We're Holmberg Wellness Group. Look forward to hearing from you. We do have a website, holmbergwellnessgroup.com. Please check that out. Have a great day.